Cindy, what a surprise.
I got busy and it's like, oh, I was only here an hour ago.
Oh, Jess,
We can't hear you.
turn off the mute.
Why did it do it by itself? Look, it's just doing some weird things today. I'm just sorry. Late start because my computer wanted to update to Windows 11 when I shut it off the other day and I didn't know it. And there's all kind of stuff. And then the internet didn't work. And it's been a day already. And so I'm like, it's going to be fun.
Yep. And it will not let you get past it.
No. They're running into the house and turning on everything, thinking everything's just going to go as smooth as it normally does. And bam, wall, bam, wall, bam.
Yeah, no, doesn't work that way. You can't just like get off a day of dealing with children and then come home and have everything just be fine.
Oh my gosh.
Ask Jenna.
Oh, yes. And I said I wasn't going to do kindergarten. I wasn't going to do first grade. I wasn't going to do second grade. I wasn't going to do third grade.
Now you're doing preschool.
Do anything below fourth grade. And by golly, that is every grade I got today.
Wow.
And tomorrow,
Never say never.
And Thursday, yeah. And see, I thought I was doing so good too, because yesterday when I called to take the job, I even called the school to see what kind, what kind of teacher she was. And they said she was an art teacher. And I was like, okay, great. Surely kindergartners still do art in class. They don't go to an art room or anything. Shh, boy, was I wrong. But
wait, you have to deal with like a bunch of different classes?
Yes, all grades.
Oh.
And it is kindergarten through fifth grade. But I dealt today with kindergarten, first, second, third. So, and I had two second grade classes, and one kindergarten, one first grade, and one third grade. And can you really, truly, the last class was third grade, and it was the worst.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I honestly thought it would be the other way around. I thought that I could at least get the older kids to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They've had time to test the boundaries and learn what they can get away with.
And the little ones, they just want to hold you. They just want to touch you. Like, I don't mind a hug, but they want to be like, oh, Miss Jess. They want to hang on my back, and I'm like, okay, we ain't that far out of COVID, y'all.
Yeah, they just want you to come on with every strain of every upper respiratory infection out there.
Yes. And, as I seen these kids walking in school, because I had hall duty to begin with. Third through fifth grade, I already think they know everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They want their mommies.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, y'all. Oh my gosh. And this one kid comes in the classroom bawling. He's a first grader. Comes in the classroom bawling, and the teacher tells me, he'll settle down. He'll be okay. Just, get him. Oh my gosh. He got louder. And then all the kids, are like, well, he's bothering me because he won't shut up. And I'm like, I know, but you're supposed to ignore him, right? You're supposed to ignore him. I finally went out and was like begging a teacher to walk in the hallway. I need you help. Help. Come get this kid. Do something with him. I can't make him hush. Because
that little kindergartner had said he's getting on my last nerve.
Definitely. But aside from all of that, because I got stories, we're going to talk fish, and we're going to talk the stars with fish.
Oh,
stars.
Yes, the stars and fish. But first, let me run through and tell everybody that is here really fast if I can. Because I'm like, no. Right? Okay. Mystery Snow Gardens, nailed it from the start. Miss Dee Dee was in here. Es Nanny Gutta, Serengeti Nana. Bigfoot Fish Tank is not here. And it won't roll. No, it won't roll. What's it doing? Stop. Now stop. What the heck is it doing? There's an arrow that points up with a dot.
Did you press your middle mouse button?
I don't have a... Well, I guess I do have a middle
The
nostril.
wheel, did you press it down? Because
I
then
No, but that's weird. Now it's an oval with an arrow up, a dot in the middle, and an arrow down. Wow. Maybe it's just some of that. No, it went all the way to the bottom.
See, I go to the YouTube side and pop out the chat and go through the participants list now. It's a lot easier.
Okay, I'm gonna go up now because it went to the bottom. I don't know what
I couldn't figure out how to do that the other day, Stephen. And it's right
Sponsored
there.
by your Silver Creek Aquatics Red Laser, the Nano Aquarium guy. I needed a Rico stand. Okay, let's see if I can just hold it. Craig Doniger, Mark Strelson. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana. Make a bunch and
4 bananas make a bunch.
Rico. Glass box swimmers.
Didn't take her long to fall from grace, did it? just a couple weeks in school, which is crazy like the rest of us.
Right.
It's got little ones. So easily entertained anymore.
Dennis Christensen. I keep wanting to say good morning, good morning, good morning. It's not morning. It's not morning.
Hello.
Dr. Anthony, Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fish. Well, students are cleaning up now, so I will be leaving the lab. How to get on call with Skipper? Oh, you got to get on phone call with Skipper. Tell him I said, hey, Los Angeles cichlids, what up? Okay, all right. Okay, Joe Coffee. Hi, Coffee.
I'm pretending it's morning. I do have coffee.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. I think if I drank coffee right now, my brain would explode.
That's a pretty cup you have there.
It's
I
a pretty
know.
cup.
It's my favorite mug now.
Let's see. Bunny Viper and Fish
Viper.
Bam Christmas. And Genevieve. Genevieve. Okay, I think I made it to the top. I did. Now I'm gonna go all the way back to the bottom. All right. Wait, I thought I did.
Dennis.
Okay, it did it again. Did I see Pontoon Jody in here? There's
Yes,
Bipolar.
you did.
Hey,
There she
what's
is.
up? I see you. Bipolar fish keeping. All right. Okay, I did. I made it to the bottom. Yes.
Did you say amateur aquatic addiction?
I did not.
Triple
Daggum it.
A?
Did
They're in
not.
here too.
And
And
Los
Dennis?
Angeles cichlids.
Yes. Got Los Angeles cichlids.
All right.
Woo. Okay. All
Scuba?
right. We made it in. Okay. So aside from Big Wizzle and Scuba Steve, hey, what's up? Anytime is coffee time when you have a caffeine
Addiction. Yeah.
Well,
that
mine
is
goes
true.
from coffee to Coca-Cola or Coke in the South.
But whatever makes the headaches go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You
walk
try
it
to
out.
go without it, see if you don't get a headache.
That's walking out of the school building.
She carries a jug, a bubble keg.
Liquid Zoog. What up? What's up?
In college, I would bring a thermos to class.
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And just if I had back-to-back classes, I would just be drinking coffee for a few hours until that thermos was empty.
The old kind that you screwed the cup on the top of?
That's right. There's only one kind that I know of. I don't get all that fancy stuff.
A Stanley thermos.
Yeah.
Yes, the Stanley thermos. That's right. Man, they don't get washed out around here, and then they end up just sitting, and then they end up just going to trash because I'm not fixing to take the lid off of something like that hadn't been cleaned, and especially with coffee in it.
You definitely have to wash them.
Just
coffee with creamer. Yeah.
start over. Just start over because that stuff
You
just
can't season a thermos.
goops out. Ugh. Nasty, nasty. Well, okay, so like I said, aside from the school stuff, I have been talking with Aquatic Arts.
Cool.
And we have been doing some brainstorming. But in the meanwhile, they have got a really cool newsletter. And I don't know. Do you guys, are y'all into like astronomy or what are the zodiac signs and stuff? Like, you know what your sign is?
Oh, astrology.
Yeah.
Astrology.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
When you say into it, I mean, I know what my sign is and I recognize it as a thing, but I don't put any stock into it, obviously.
Me either. Me either. It's
Right.
just there.
Right. Well,
Zodiac.
they, meaning Aquatic Art, has taken and put a spin on it in a aquatic and humorous manner. So if you guys, let's see, I've got a link I can put in here in a minute that you guys in chat can go to and click on it. Also, when you click on this link, it is going to enter you into a drawing, a $250 gift card drawing. Once I give you this link.
Where's the link? The link.
Where's the link?
I saw they were all over Vivi. They got their stuff listed on Vivi.
Yes.
Ooh, am I a Kubitai Rasbora? I am.
Maybe. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm a Tetra, right? Isn't that kind of treasure? Tetra?
Is that a lamb chop, a pork chop, or whatever, Rasbora?
Yeah, the Aquarius that looks like a lamb chop, or is it?
Yes,
just
the
a
lamb
Pelican?
chop. That's right. It's the lamb chop.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I am too.
Okay, so we're gonna go to mine first. Wait, I was
I
trying
want
to
to
get
be
the
a
link.
Gemini.
So what they've done is they've went through and they've kind of done some research here and there on what your fish would be related to as your astrology sign, right? And so we're gonna do mine first. So mine's Aquarius. If I can let me get back to it. Okay, it might take me a minute.
Aquarius, it takes you to the store. That
It
means
does.
you want to
Well,
buy
we
stuff.
were working on the links. We were working on the links. And actually the link that he sent me is on my phone, on a text. Okay, so how am I going to do that? And
Send a
have
link to your email.
yeah, I'm going to have to hold my camera down while my phone is my camera. So I'm going to have to hold my phone and do that and send it to my email. That way I can send it to you guys and put it in the chat. That way y'all can go there too. But when you scroll down to the bottom, it will give you the option to add yourself to the newsletter. And I think you can have an account. I mean, I don't know who hasn't bought from Aquatic Arts yet. I've bought several things over the last 2 years. But okay, how should I do this? How should I do this?
I don't think I opened an account. I just
I
bought.
don't know what I did. Yeah.
If
If it lets me check out as a guest, I usually choose that option for pretty much every site.
yeah,
Unless I know I'm going to be ordering from there a bunch.
yeah.
KG and the Aquarium Co-op.
Right.
Accounts
And
there.
I've got 2 accounts in Aquatic Arts. I've got one through Main Sales for Events and one the Aquatic Woman Show. But let me see. While I do this, who watched Yellowstone the other night?
Not me. I don't have the Paramount channel.
Mm.
What? Well, you can watch it on. Oh, you don't have it at all? Like not even on cable? No.
No, it's not in the pack. Lord knows that we pay several $100s between cable and internet, but it's not in that package.
Right.
Yeah, we have YouTube
both.
TV. I don't watch hardly anything.
I don't watch anything.
Rick and
either.
Morty right now, when that's new, I watch that. And I could also find another place to download that if I needed to.
I'm into Hallmark Christmas movies right now.
Okay, I'm going while we chit chat for a second. I'm gonna hold my camera down so I can email myself the link, and then Jenna, yes, I'm gonna show them all. Give me just a
I'll tell you what. Last night I was scrolling through some streams and just looking around. I'm here to tell you, if there's anybody that works any harder than Craig's Catfish, I don't know who it would be, because I've watched him do several tank maintenances, on his like 4-hour streams or whatever. Oh my God, he works his tail off.
Yeah, my late nights, I go in there and lurk for a little bit. I mean, that it's not much. It's not so much a catfish cave as it is like a catfish empire.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot.
I mean, he has beautiful tanks, but I ain't never seen anybody work so hard. He made me tired just watching him.
wow.
You ever seen Kenny and Danny do their maintenance? I mean, that's got to be.
Well, I've seen Kenny too,
Mhm.
but Kenny's tanks are way bigger. So, like when he's filling them back up, he's got more of a gap.
Yeah, that can be a
Time.
dangerous thing for me with my big tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be in the room. I will not leave the room when a tank is being filled, because I will start an entirely new project.
Just at the point when you should be paying attention, you get distracted, and then it's like, oh shoot! Like I have water slapped to the top of that tank right there.
When the lid makes it overflow.
I mean, it was like, you just turn your head for a second, and there you go.
Mhm.
Okay, this should work. All right.
Brooklyn, what is your Zydeco sign? Is that okay? Is that a different thing?
That is probably the link to the newsletter. To it. That may be it. But what I'm trying to get is the link to the where you can go in and
Zodiac sign, Brooklyn.
do the when you push this link, it takes you there and it signs you up for the gift card.
Hello, David. It's a new name. And Ola Daniel's son.
Let's see. How do I get back to camo? There we go.
Aquafunk. Oh, it's Aquafunk's birthday, so he qualifies for all of them.
I'll be daggum. Imagine that.
He has more birthdays than anybody.
I'm back. I made it. Okay. Now I gotta stop this.
Go back to the signs.
Go back.
Jenna wants to see what her sign is. She's a Scorpio.
Yes, I'm gonna show them all. I'm gonna show them all. Copy. All right. Now I gotta go. Dadgummit, I gotta go to the YouTube side. Or can I do it?
Yeah, Berkeley.
I can do it here. It'll send it to Facebook too. Okay, this should be the link to the Aquatic.
Funk is claiming to be the Zodiac King.
Well then where are you at? How come you ain't up here?
I used to write a humorous astrology column back in college.
Did you?
The newspaper. For a couple of years actually, weekly.
So when you did
not
that,
I
did you just spin the dial and say you're going to win money today, or go buy your lottery ticket, spin? And
No, it was just each one was just insulting a person in a different way. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, it was called Asinine Astrology. And since that newspaper got sold to another fly-by-night media company, I'm sure it's all disappeared.
All right.
From the web.
Somebody click on that link and tell me, make sure it goes to the right spot.
I can copy and paste it.
Why don't you go somewhere else?
Enter to win $250.
That's right. Oh. You got to sign up for the newsletter, and it'll in that this link. I know for sure, right? And David texted me, telling me I'm doing something wrong.
Like, stop
Cool.
it.
It goes straight to Jess's account. You can use her credit card and buy all the fish you want.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened. Wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened.
Enter to win. Yeah, so I just see a black box that says enter to win $250. Subscribe to our email list and enter for a chance to win a $250 gift card redeemable at aquaticarts.com. I guess it's worth
You think?
giving my email address.
You think? Oh Lord. Somebody's home.
Give them
Hounds.
Fish Fam link email address. Okay.
Okay, that way y'all didn't have to hear me holler, but I have to holler again.
And I have entered. And if I win, I'm giving it to me.
I did have that muted, right?
When you were screaming at dogs and cussing at them and stuff? Yeah, you were muted. I was just guessing what you were doing.
Okay, good.
Oh, Jess, Miss
gonna
Lori
do
says
that.
she put the video of the axolotl out.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, I'm gonna have to play it because I haven't seen it. Gracie, stop.
She
Now
forgot
you're not
to mute
muted.
that time. Oh,
Well, at least I didn't cuss at her.
Gracie needs her hot dog, apparently.
Oh my gosh, yes. Gracie needs her hot dog. Gracie needs a hot dog. Okay. Oh, Greg, you gonna text me? You're gonna text me in the middle of the stream. Yeah, it pops up right here. I'm sick of these crystals.
Deliveries.
Hey.
I think Belle might sell crystals or something in her store.
Who?
Belle. Isn't that his girlfriend's name, Belle?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, that would make more sense than what was going through my brain.
Greg.
I said Belle, and I was like, Brooklyn selling crystals? No, I don't.
I think that's her name. I haven't seen her in a while.
Okay.
Yes, I'm right.
Okay. All right. Now I need to click on the link. That way it'll take me back to the Zydeco signs. No,
Zydeco or Zodiac.
Dadgummit.
Zydeco.
I said Zydeco, didn't I?
Yeah, you're getting Brooklyn all confused. She's looking for her Zydeco sign.
It's your Cajun astrology.
So
Oh my goodness, this is
just hang with us, Brooklyn. We'll get you straight. Don't listen to her.
okay. That sign, that enters. What did I just?
I don't know. Can you go back to where the signs were?
I'm trying.
We can at least try to identify our fish without clicking
Right.
if the links
I'll
aren't
get
working
it.
right now.
I'll get it. Okay, let me delete that one. Let me.
I'm pretty sure the Gemini was a Kubitai or Rasbora, right?
Okay.
Yes.
They're pretty. I have them now in Lillian's tank, 20 of them from Foxy, and then I have like, I don't know,
Got
11 or 12 of the blue axle rods in there with them.
I got the right link.
Those yet. I think my green ones have had some babies.
Here we go. All right.
Nice.
I think.
Okay, Aquarius. Don't take me to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why is it doing this
This looks familiar.
again? All right, David. What am I doing wrong?
You're clicking an incorrect link, I believe. I think it just has to be fixed on the back end. But is there? Oh,
Okay, wait, hang on.
I just posted the link. Oh, hang on. Where? He's not a. I can't tell. Is he a mod? Because if he is not, then if he posted the link, then it ain't gonna work.
No, but I can. Okay, I can make him.
Is that David Rubin? Is that who
Yeah.
you're
Yes.
talking-
Yeah. All right, David. Let me pull up. I gotta
Hey,
pull
Diver
up
Man, how you doing?
YouTube. channel live.
We're looking at the zodiac signs of fish for the month that you were born with.
Okay.
Belinda is selling stuff.
All right, David. You are added as a mod now. So if you could repost the link, now it should stay. And I will pull it up again.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is.
I
You
think
said you pop chat out. You just pop chat out and
on the YouTube side. Yeah, I
YouTube
used to have to go in the analytics and do it. And then
Right.
one day Bex was like, hey, if you just like go to the regular chat on YouTube and click the 3 dots, you can pop out chat and see the participants
Yeah.
list. Like,
Right. I know that we do it for members only.
yeah.
But I don't know why I never thought I could do it for the regular stream.
That's because you're not the commoner that comes into somebody else's stream.
Yeah, not anymore. I had to become a working girl. Okay. Aquarius, Ben Beats.
I think she's trying to say Aquarius better be snails, but she was so worked up and passionate about that she just messed up typing.
Well, yeah, and she's watching the TV,
Yes.
cleaning, and running to the phone and typing.
Exactly. So
All
she's
right.
just like, Aquarius Ben be snails, and then she put the phone down and walked away.
Okay, David, the link isn't there yet.
Where is the
It
link?
says if you want to sign up for the newsletter, this is link. I know that we were looking at it last night, so why I can't find it now.
Well, a while ago it worked.
Well, it'll click me on it. I can click on the sign, but going into it, it takes me to the not to the actual reading it. It'll take me to the.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, hey, my mind just found it. Nope. Every link is taking me right back to the original page. I know it didn't last night.
Have you tried ordering something from the site and then see if it works?
All right, he's put a link back in the chat.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Go back to YouTube. Let me cancel
There it is.
that and that and that.
Well, wait. Isn't that the one? No, that's just the one to sign up for the gift card. We're looking for the Zodiac
For
one.
the Zodiac one.
Yeah, we got that one. That one works.
Okay.
Hi,
We
Rebecca.
need the one that'll take me into the signs, David. Yeah, I mean, really, it did work last night.
Hmm.
And I keep thinking maybe I'm not looking at the right email because that would be
Sorry, Craig.
we'll get there, you guys. We'll get there, I
Let's
promise.
see. Rebecca, air in the water, that's something like passing gas, isn't it?
Ooh.
Ooh, Archer fish.
I tell you what, while we're waiting on the link from David, and I'm normally like 15 minutes out because I have to just anyway, we've got some coffee cup sponsors to do real quick because we still do that even though it's not morning.
Yeah, if you're a winner, buddy.
Coffee is fine anytime.
Okay. I know you guys want to go out. Come on. Go do your thing. Hey, glad you're here. The coffee's almost ready. Come on. And in that, Mystery Snow Guardians, thanks for making these clips for me to use in this video. There's always more room around the table for another friend to have a cup of coffee. If you want to join us, send an email to the aquaticmorningshow@gmail.com. Grab a cup, set a spell.
And it's still good. Mountain greenery, good afternoon. Freshwater ichthyology, what's going on? New local Austin, Whips World.
Oh, I miss New Local Austin.
I don't think I missed Berkeley Bell. I don't think it was anybody else. Hey, David, did you put the other link in?
I have not seen one.
No.
Sarah.
Okay, wonder if I just search it, if it'll come up. I think it's called astrology.
ASTROLOG. Well, why? What? My mind just went.
Why?
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 What? Why?
Let's see.
I was reading chat as well, so trying to multitask because they're talking about corridoras and freshwater ichthyology. Said my oldest corridoras are about 5 years old. 10 to 15 seems to be the norm, but a lot of things can go wrong with an aquarium in that time. Yeah, I'd be sad if I killed corridoras.
Big dog. They do not pass very often. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, generally, if I have a Cory that's going to die, it's when I first get them and they're just weak and stressed or whatever. And then after that, they are very hardy. Breeding them, though, having issues. Like Julii Cories, they don't care. I don't do water changes. I don't like to get them to spawn. I don't do like big feedings. Just one day I wake up and they're spawning, and it happens like at least once a week that they lay lots of eggs, but then, rainbow fish eat them up.
Yeah, my long-fin pandas, if they have laid eggs, they've eaten them.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my long-fin pandas right now.
They're old enough to be having babies.
But I was watching, I think it was Eric Bodrock speak, like, as an old video, like 5 years old, and about breeding Cories, just running through that to make sure I didn't leave anything off the list, trying to get these Adolphoi to spawn. And I mean, honestly, the only thing that I have working against me is that I have 7 kH water, and so maybe I need to think about when I do cold water changes using distilled or something like that. But he said that there are some Cories that take like 6 years before they are of age to spawn. Wow. Which is a long freaking time. I can't even imagine. Certainly not the ones I have, but I guess there are some out there, the ones that are super difficult to spawn or need like very specialized parameters, like the equis.
And yeah, the little albino ones, they were so easy. They like to spawn on Sunday morning. They took it easy on Sunday mornings. It was always a Sunday when they were putting the eggs on the glass.
And then Foxy, who's like queen of breeding all things, says my Julii Cories are the only ones that I haven't been able to spawn. I've been able to get to breed. I want more so bad. Yeah.
Are they the true Julie eyes?
They are, yeah. And I can get a few eggs. Generally, I can raise I get the eggs in time to raise 1 to 2 in that spawn if I get to them at all.
Big Dog 35. I was just saying that me and my longfin panda coreys are about to fight.
Mm.
They just quit, or the male quit. Fertilizing. I'm getting like an egg here, an egg one day, an egg skip a day, get another egg, and then they just fungus. So my male is not fertilizing like he was. And I say a male. I don't know if I've got males or females. I don't know how many I have. Apparently I did have a male. I haven't lost any. I still have 11. So
Craig says his albinos breed on Sundays also.
Every Sunday.
Okay,
they must go get worked up on Saturday nights.
The other species I have that I feel like are probably going to breed without me having to do anything special are the orange Venezuelans. The way they swim and they interact with each other right now. I mean, obviously, they're in there with a ghost knife. The ghost knife is going to eat every last one of those eggs unless I am watching them lay eggs, which that's the thing. I'm never around whenever the eggs are being deposited on the glass or the leaves and stuff. So I don't know when it's happening. I see the spawning behavior, but it's early and I'm tired.
Well, that's what I had to do with my albinos. I had to wait when they dropped the eggs. I had to get them while they were still warm because they tried to reach right back down and eat them up. Jess, David reposted the link.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Oh.
But I've about finally moved all those on to the fish
takes
store.
Me right back to the
page. Aquatic Arts HCpage.com 5 livebearers you'll love.
Yeah, that was another one. There are a few.
But yeah, that's the right one though.
Okay, well, you bring it up for me then, because every time I click on the sign, it takes me back to the homepage, to the Aquatic Arts homepage.
Alrighty. All right. It's backstage. There we go.
All right. There we go.
So now you can see.
Now we're working 40 minutes in. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. Oh, hey, I need to make my camera work again. Okay. Here we go.
Craig says you use egg crates.
For what?
I guess the eggs.
For the corridors?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see that. Plate they'll go down in there and maybe, yeah.
Because mine have always bred in the big, huge pile of moss I have in there. They'll go in there, and do their thing. But lately, nada. All right.
Pisces. Don't click on the image. Scroll down to the info under the signs.
Yeah, that makes sense. This whole
maybe
thing
that's
now,
what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, this whole thing is a link, and just obviously it's going to go to the Aquatic Arts homepage. So,
oh my God, I'm so stupid.
Scorpio.
This whole time, that's what I've been doing, is clicking on the fish instead of scrolling down.
Jenna is a pleco. So I was born June 21st, so I'm kind of on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer, and so I could either be a Kubutai Rasbora or a Rummy Nose Tetra. I will take it.
See, I'm on the verge of Aquarius and Pisces. So I can pick either one, but
I know nothing of cusp and stuff.
All right.
I just picked the one I liked.
All right, so let's go see what let's just go to Aquarius first. Let's go down and see what it has to say.
All right. Well,
Or you
Okay.
can start there. It doesn't matter. We can
You
start
want
at
me
the
to start?
top.
Well, yeah, we just go
Just go down. Yeah.
starting with March. That makes sense. Oh, my dog needs really a lot of attention right now. I don't know. Okay. All right, Aries, birthstones, aquamarine and diamond. The first sign of the zodiac, passionate leaders. The blue Pinoy zebra angelfish is a centerpiece fish that wants to be the main focus. Its coloration is similar to aquamarine with a hint of diamond sparkle. Okay.
Pretty.
So the thing is it's a twist on the fish and your sign and kind of being funny too.
Yeah. So then Taurus, green tiger barb. The bull represents the Taurus, diamond and emerald birthstones. Bull-headed yet strong and stable. The green tiger barb is known to hold their ground. They personify the Taurus spirit.
Sweet.
Nice. Gemini. Okay, see, this most zodiac things say June. It goes June 21st is the end of Gemini, but this one says June 20th. So, Kubatai Raspberries, Geminis, Emerald, Moonstone, Birthstones are both adaptable and logical. They can be chameleons and change their appearance regardless of the situation. To protect themselves, their striking green coloration of the Kubatai Raspberries allows them to blend in with the plants, making it hard for potential predators to pin them down. Okay. Cancer birthstones, Moonstone and Ruby, one of the most sensitive and considerate zodiac signs. The sign also possesses excellent leadership values. The brilliant rummy-nosed tetra may not be the biggest fish, but it is a peaceful schooling fish. And half of them die if you get them from a bad source. But
that's true. That's true.
So, of the two, which one would you say you are?
Based on the personalities, I don't know. Maybe Cancer. I mean, I could probably warp my mind to fit every single one of them.
Yeah, I'd say the Kubatai of the two.
Oh,
more that way.
Blending in, hiding from predators.
Well, yeah, because you have color morphed your hair. You try to hide in a crowd.
It's hard for me to hide in a crowd. I hide from the crowd.
Yeah.
Leo birthstones, Ruby and Peridot are intense, passionate, and radiant. Few fish are more durable and brilliantly colored than the peacock gudgeon.
Wow.
Virgo birthstones, Peridot and Sapphire. Sign represents stability and adaptability. The blue emerald Vienna bottom sword Endler's live bearer, that's a mouthful, may not be the biggest fish in the tank, but it is a very hardy and peaceful fish and is the perfect complement to any Virgo.
Oh, that hits my mother's personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Libra.
This one does, yeah.
Libra, sapphire and white cobalt opal balance the scales with leadership and logic. The colorations of the rainbow platy represent the light and the dark necessary to bring peace with its white opal body and dark blue fins.
Cool.
I'm confused.
Why?
Light and dark.
What does it mean? What does it really mean?
It means they picked a fish that they liked. That sort of fit. Scorpio. All right. Let's see. Jenna, white and noble opal and yellow citrine. Interesting because they can be both emotional and strong. They are determined but also compassionate. The blue eye lemon bristlenose pleco exhibits both of these qualities with its hardiness, ability to scavenge, and despite its larger size, its peacefulness.
Aww.
Yeah, except when you have a reverse trio in a tank and they stab each other. That doesn't happen all the time, though.
That's that ability to scavenge.
She scavenged and found me. Sagittarius, yellow citrine, and turquoise are passionate and can quickly adapt to situations, making them great friends. The Japan blue gold double sword guppy is an excellent tank mate for most fish species. They also eat mosquito larvae, which comes in handy.
I'll be that gun.
Isn't that special?
That would be a handy fish.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a fish that would not eat mosquito larvae.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Capricorn. Capricorn, birthstones, turquoise, and almandine garnet are natural born leaders who remain grounded and are often their own worst critics. The scarlet batis, also known as the gem batis, is a perfectionist, and dry flake food will not do. It will only eat frozen or live food, including various small worms, insects, and crustaceans.
Whoa.
So the Capricorn needs to make sure to always have beef around.
The Capricorn
Dry
just is
cereal.
very picky. It requires high quality food all the time.
That's great.
Aquarius. Here we go.
All right, this is me, or
All
me
right.
on the corner.
Birthstones, almandine garnet, and amethyst
Yep.
tackle the mainstream with strength and logic. The Harlequin rasbora. I was right. It's not the lamb chop. Look at me identifying fish.
What the fish?
The Harlequin rasbora can be peaceful, but it is constantly on the move. Its lifestyle may overwhelm some tank mates.
That fits me.
Stop moving, Jess.
I'm too much
Overwhelmed.
sometimes.
And then,
Yeah.
so Pisces, birthstones, amethyst, and aquamarine is the last zodiac sign, and its symbol is actually as fish. Well, two fish to be more exact. Pisces are known for being emotional and thoughtful. The blue/purple emperor tetra can be very active, but is perhaps the best fish species tank mate for its peaceful disposition.
And I have some of those.
I have the super blue carry tetras, which are similar, but they have more purple and blue on them.
Yeah. Do they all have a yellow dot, or is that just the picture?
On the the fin here.
Blue. Yeah.
This is called hold on, I'm trying to zoom in. This is called the adipose fin. Now I don't know how you sex these specifically, but in my super blues, the adipose fin on the super blues on the females are like a red color, and then they don't have any color on the males' fins.
Huh. I thought it was just a flag in the picture.
What?
For me.
Just thought it was a dot put there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so I don't know if the yellow, maybe, I don't know if you even sex them that way. I'm just going by what in my own Tetris, but yeah, that's called an adipose fin. It does nothing, which I think is what adipose means. Just like useless or something.
And they don't bother anybody in the tank.
Nah, they keep to themselves. Hey Jenna, can you get this needy dog and see what she wants? She's so upset.
Ironic, but Brooklyn says ironic because mosquitoes like to eat me. I don't know if mosquitoes don't like to eat.
No.
Do I have somebody blocked? No.
No, Craig and Brooklyn, either Craig can't see Brooklyn's comments, or Brooklyn can't see his, or both, or something like that.
Interesting.
So y'all have to go in all your Google settings and stuff, I guess. Okay.
Let's see. Freshwater physiology. I have purple emperor tetras. The males are distinctly more colorful, but females more yellow tone in general.
This must be a female.
Okay. The problem is that the males are distinctly more colorful, but females more yellow.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
They all have that dot.
I don't know.
Click. What? Check out drape fin barb. Is that because it has one of those things?
I don't know.
Adipose fin likely have some function as there is a wide diversity in their shape or presence. It seems sensory.
Yeah, I'm guessing that evolution didn't just randomly give them that fin. Like here, have people figure
Here's a
out.
splash of yellow.
David said to read them your sign, Jess.
My sign. Okay. My sign. Well, my sign is the Aquarius. We'll go with the Aquarius. The Harlequin Rasbora, which tackles the mainstream with strength and logic. The Harlequin Rasbora can be peaceful, but it is constantly on the move, and its lifestyle may overwhelm some teammates. That is so true. That's so true. Read the intro.
I could see me and you rooming together. We'd be pillow fighting by the end of the night.
For real. Let's
like
see.
I told you to sit your ass down.
Let's see. Aquatic Arts has a trove of unique and beautiful species of freshwater fish. All are so distinguished that they can make one wonder what they possibly represent. Astrological signs. That's a hard word.
Astrological.
There we go. Signs are distinctive to individuals' characteristics, and perhaps using the signs, a person can find what each fish represents, and in the process also find their perfect fish. The zodiac wheel has 12 signs divided among 4 elements: fire, air, water, and earth. The signs within each element share certain traits. Fire, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, express passion. Air, which are the signs Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, represent logic. I don't know how much logic I put into many things, but hey.
Mm.
Earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, represent stability. And the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't sound right. Scorpio, there we go. And Pisces. Express
Words are hard sometimes.
Man, words are really hard today. The zodiac signs are also part of 3 modalities: cardinal, fixed, and oh my goodness, I am butchering this, David. 3 modalities. Modalities. What is a modality? Fixed and mutable.
Nothing me in this sense, but just
I'm not
I guess
sure what a modality is.
it sounds like some sort of personality type or something in this.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
The zodiac signs are also part of 3 modalities. Okay, they are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Okay, duh. I'll read it right. It sounds better. The cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, represent leadership. The fixed signs, Taurus, here I go again, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, represent strength. And the mutable signs, Gemini, Sagittarius, I got that word, yes! Virgo and Pisces represent adaptability.
Okay.
The freshwater fish available at Aquatic Arts have vivid colorations and exciting traits that can correlate to the 12 zodiac signs. And then we can go through that again if y'all want, but
well, the link is in chat.
Yes.
As well.
I
Definitely.
want one of those blue Pinoy zebra angelfish.
Right? Right. I'm looking for I put it out there. Looking for a friend of mine, some, oh my gosh, black lace angels. True black lace angels. Not veil, but true veil. I mean, not true veil. Black lace, not veil.
Oh, look, here's a coolie loach hanging in a tree. Kissing.
Hang on. Wait. I gotta see.
Oh.
He's just hanging up in the plants. He's been going up there for the last week or so.
Really?
How many do you have in there?
I think it's just one that I can't catch. He's in with shrimp.
Mine will not even come
Yeah.
out to say hi.
They don't come out for feedings?
Nope. Mm-mm. They do not.
It looks like 2 in there, though, don't it? Well,
I
oh
see
no,
one.
that's just the way his tail was.
And then a shrimp or something that just came up behind
Big
underneath
old
it.
mono shrimp.
That is a huge
No.
shrimp.
That's a bamboo, yeah.
Woo! Woo, that's a big shrimp.
Look, the shrimp might have an eye on the coolie.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, come on down here.
Right? David said something a minute ago. After I said read the intro. Oh, Aquatic Arts has very strong rummy nose tetras.
He said a runny nose, though.
Runny nose. Runny nose. Hey, we're getting into that season. Runny noses. Mountain Greenery. My pandas have 25 babies that I am raising. Oh my gosh. I wish I had 25 right now. Deadhead Coins. What's up? Hello, welcome. Silver Creek.
Pyle says YouTube didn't notify them that you were live.
What?
Oh no. Well,
Sounds like Fish Fam Link might be your way to get notifications reliably.
there you go. There you go. That and I'm not at the normal time, you know. There was somebody else that came in here that
Oh, so they had caviar in Dennis's tank. He had 2 dwarf chain loaches that were plump females, and now they're slim. Yep. Fish eggs for everyone.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
I get too ADD about breeding projects, and my breeding tanks turn into community tanks. And I'm like, why are you making eggs?
Well, you know, I had that castle in here with the betta.
Yeah.
I moved it into my 33, but that soft hair algae, whatever, it wasn't hair algae, but the other kind that sticks to stuff. I just tore off a big old chunk of it and I put it in a shrimp tank. And Lord knows I got little baby fish in there now. I don't know
my
what kind they
goodness.
are. So I have my nano fish in that
Black
33.
angels. It had Craig, it's gotta be the black lace angels, not just the black angels.
Silver, I've never heard of anybody breeding coolie loaches.
Me neither.
Roxanne, have you ever bred coolie loaches?
Right?
Roxanne, do you want to try to breed coolie loaches?
Oh my
Everyone
goodness.
has room for like 100 of those, right?
Freshwater ichthyology. Once when I worked at an aquatic store, they accidentally ordered 1,000 rummy nose.
Ooh.
Dang. It'd have been an awesome looking tank though if they were all in one big tank.
Yeah,
It really would.
it would be.
How do I get notifications through Fish Fam? Oh my gosh. Okay, Pav. Fishfam.link. And you go through it. I don't know that it will. Does it give? It doesn't give notifications though.
Okay, so if you join the Discord, the Fish Cord, you would get notifications through that. That would be the simple way. If you become a patron of fishfam.link, you actually get access to an app that is the whole site, and it sends you push notifications whenever anybody goes live. And for me, that one is the most reliable one. Like I've never had it unless someone is like not even added to that list of people of notifications, then it always comes through.
Roxanne, I have no desire to breed coolie loaches. LOL. There you go, Stephen. You and Berkeley Bell knock heads together and get some breeding projects going.
Look, another tank.
Your plecos do not need any help.
Oh yeah, I mean plecos, you put a cave in there and make sure that the babies get fed, and that's easy. Like there's nothing to worry about with that. Same with guppies, you know, like you don't even have to separate the fry if you have enough hiding spots in the tank. They'll just you can colony breed if you're not concerned about like the culling out and making the perfect strain, which I'm not.
Right.
And then YouTube does send out notifications. You just have to make sure it's you select to receive all notifications for this channel.
Yeah, I mean, I
course-
do normally get notifications most of the time, unless I have accidentally at some point or another hit the wrong button to say I don't want to get the notifications, which is normally an accident. But I do normally have to say that YouTube, for me, has been pretty good, you know, on the channels that I watch regularly. I mean,
Now, see, lots of times I don't get yours, Stephen, and I know I'm subscribed. I'm a member. I got my notifications on, and lots of times y'all have already come on, and it never let me know.
Sounds
I
like
don't know why. There's you and one other channel.
sounds
I'm
like
gonna
we have
say
to send you
Rico.
a personalized notification then. I nominate Annette to do that every Wednesday.
So I just set timers, you know, that way I don't try
That
to
works too.
forget.
Craig, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Craig is
missed
having a
something
conversation with
somewhere.
himself.
I know.
I think he's talking about the 1,000 rummy nose tetras.
Oh, that would be cool to see, though. Really, I mean, if it was like
would be.
a large tank and could handle 1,000 rummy nose,
I would
they
say a
school
prayer
together,
every water
right?
change about those. Say again?
They school, right?
Yes.
They're not like guppies, but
They school nicely together, and they do like the swim back and forth. So a long tank is the best thing for them because you can just watch them all day long swim back and forth.
Can you put them with rosy barbs?
I don't know. I've never had rosy barbs.
I've got more rosy barb babies out of all that bunch that we had at Aquashella.
Because I mean, I know some barbs are nice, some barbs are not so nice, or it depends on how many you have together at once, whether they leave the other fish alone. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, it is time for mid-morning, mid-afternoon break. And we're going to listen to a song we ain't listened to in a long time because I want to hear it. We got I Am a Snail, the official video.
Hiding in my shell, all I need is a guardian. Looking through the glass, my armor is scarred again. Facing all life's mysteries, I will survive and thrive. More than just a snail, I'll prevail. I'm not just for cleaning up your mess. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. Color more, you won't see me backing down. Mysteries are in my shell, myths I wish to be dispelled. I am more than just a pet, I'm the snail you can't forget.
We're in need of a guardian with the key to the water that's got the golden parameters full of calcium carbonate. But to get to the heart of it, this is only a small part. Our lyrics were designed to help you snail it from the start. Don't treat us like janitors, poor nutrition won't manage us. All those amateurs thinking that these conditions won't damage us. Bringing up the heat so we breathe like carousels. It's an endless wave, another clutch of jade. She'll be parasnail into a grave. Purple or magenta, black or brown, we breathe the truth. None of that magic, we're battered down and feeling blue. We die if we try, like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. So keep that lid on tight to save us from our own desire. Looking up at you as our guardian in that ivory tower, imparting your knowledge and giving it that unbridled power. You decide and guide if you'll survive and surely thrive, or am I just another snail trying to stay alive?
I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a
Snailed it.
Hi, Fish Fam! Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost-effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as a majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
And we're back. See, it didn't take too terribly long. And it was a really good song, right? Right.
I'm a fan of
Ooh,
it.
okay. Can't imagine why.
And Ricky DeHoyos was hoping for the T-Pain. He needs some T-Pain in his life. I'm
Every
in
time I
love
do
with a
that
rainbow.
Every time I do that one, I have to edit it out though because of the
Copyrights.
Yep. So this one I don't have to. I can leave it.
Jenna did a finish the lyrics song challenge, and we're talking like 10-second clips of songs that she used. We did that last Wednesday on McStreamy, and I got copyright claims for like 4 out of the 6 songs that she used. But all it does is make it demonetized for ad revenue, which I make maybe 10 cents off of a stream or something if it stays monetized. So
Yeah.
if I even remember to turn on monetization anyway.
Yeah. Oh, so what do you think? Do you think that, like me, I always forget to turn monetization on until after the show is over? So do you think that you get the credit for it even after the show? For a while the show?
No, it's only if you when you turn it on and then it shows
and then
ads.
It starts.
I turn it off hoping that it won't. Sometimes it does anyway. It'll show ads, but I turn it off and then be like for the stream itself.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't show ads. So when we get started, people aren't still like watching ads. But I've heard people say it still does anyway. So
Well, didn't we get that email saying that even though we click on or off, that they still had the choice to do it if they wanted to?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, see,
kind of at the whim of YouTube.
Here we go. Amateur Aquatic Addiction. First time I've ever heard that song. Sweet. Right? See, that's why I do it. That man right there and a whole bunch of others in chat put that together.
Yep, that was Myrtle composed the actual music, and Annette had the initial lyrics, and then we got together with Bex and Jenna and me, Annette, and Myrtle, and polished it all off.
Scotty the Fish Freak, what's up? Hey. Ricky DeHart is
Hey.
hi. Mark Storlson, hi. Somebody else is here. One more. I know there was another one. Anyway.
I bet they do, Doc.
Larry D. Chilihead?
Yeah.
Who's okay.
Larry D.
Larry D.
Larry D's Chili Head Aquatics.
Chilihead. What's the chilihead for? I
He-
wonder.
He likes spicy things, like
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
I think he combined 2 channels together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That does. Dr. Anthony, you're just trying to get on somebody's nerves. You're trying to get somebody started.
He's trying to push that button.
That's right. He's trying to push that button. Well, you guys, along with, hang on, we're going to do fishery first because I've got it pulled up already. And then when we come back, there are other things just like the astrology that Aquatic Arts has in their newsletters, which are funny. There's one about live bears. Y'all hear like, you hear Rainy?
I heard a noise.
She's scratching her ear and she ain't got no bugs in her ears, but she just, every time she scratches her ear, she just moans and oohs and ahs.
Silver Creek says, "Oh my God, you know you're getting old when you're staring at a screen thinking your glasses are dirty, but actually your resolution is set to 144p."
Oh,
So what happens with me when I'm looking at tanks, I'll think that the glass on the tanks is super dirty, and I'll clean the crap out of that, and then realize, no, my glasses are just smudged.
that's right. FBC Biotype Creations, no, you're not. I mean, you might be, but
It
it
could be.
You
Could
might
have been
be,
in those mushrooms.
right.
He's got that beautiful paludarium. He might have some in there.
right. My paludarium is
Terrariums.
here. Just sitting here.
Amazing Diver Man called me a fellow spice lover. Incorrect.
And he lives in Louisiana. You live in Louisiana.
I like flavor. I don't like capsaicin
Neither.
liquid on a freaking piece of chicken.
I don't want to cry when I eat it.
Yeah.
I like the flavor too from the spices.
Mhm.
I like the flavor, but I don't want to cry from it.
And
I
I
don't
can
wanna
like
cry,
some
Mommy.
heat. I don't want to just be hot and nothing, and you get nothing else from it.
Right. All right. So I did say we were going to do fishery because I had fishery from last Friday. I got to do that so I can get Alex on the ball and get him going again. All right. You guys know it plays the like little bitty last part of the where we ended for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So here we go.
Climate or temperature, rather. I guess it's climate underwater, to the one that they were used to. So all these things are just little things that made me think, and it came out of the university right next to my house in Seattle. And so maybe I'll have to go over there and talk to Miss Miller, Dr. Miller, that is, and ask her some more questions about this. Maybe we can get her on the show. Who knows? We'll try. All right, guys, have a good day, and I'll talk to you mañana. Bye. What's going on, fishy people? We are on episode 158 of Fishery, and today we're going to be talking about the Devil's Hole pupfish. Yeah, you know, a little late for Halloween, but turns out new research says that they are the most inbred fish that we know of. In fact, they're probably the most inbred vertebrate that we know of. So researchers over in jolly old England compiled the first genomic
This one's not new, Jess.
of the desert
I was
pupfish,
just thinking this
including
one
the
thing.
Devil's Hole pupfish, and they looked at pupfish
Right.
from the American side.
What happened?
Yeah, that was the last one that we heard, I believe. So I think it might be just the next one.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Where? I gotta push a lot of buttons. Hang on. Pushing buttons.
Push the buttons.
Pushing the buttons.
Somebody else come in? Oh, Grant.
I always have
Is
to
in.
email it to myself. I have to email it from my personal email to the Aquatic Morning Show. But it should have already been there.
And okay, Silver Creek says the new one is the 800,000-year-old fish.
So you know what? I'll just pull it up. How about that? Instead of looking for it, that I'll never find it. Because that's the kind of day it is.
Stephen, what
Silver
kind
Creek
of
says,
plant
I would
is
love to
that?
sit down and pick Sir Alexander's brain for a month or 2 decades. What's that, Dee Dee?
What kind of plant is that?
The long one there?
Yeah, that's.
It looks like some sort of anacris. I could be wrong, though.
Okay. It's about like 4 or 5 inches deep now.
Yeah, it's growing like that. It's a good nitrate polisher for sure.
Well, the
I have a
shrimps
little bit
like
of it. Yeah. I couldn't
This
tell you
is some
exactly
of those
what kind it was,
24 karat shrimp.
so. Nice.
Does anybody know what time that starts?
No, that's Papa Shrimp's job.
Right? And he ain't here.
Yeah.
Okay. I may have to do some backing up.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, maybe it.
I think it looks like a necklace.
That's the end of the.
And pearlweed. I got a lot of pearlweed floating up in there too.
Pearlweed's a good floater.
Any of y'all, back to y'all. Bye. All right, everybody. You made it to the end of the week. You made it to number 4 in this installment of Fishery. You made it. So how you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hope your tanks are doing well. I'm about ready to go to Ohio with my wife and visit family, her family. My father-in-law is having his 75th birthday. We're going to surprise him. Good thing no one in my family pays attention to what I do on YouTube. They know I exist. They know I do something with fish, and that's about enough nerdiness for them, let alone my wife's parents. But welcome to episode number 163. And today we're going to be talking about tiny coral reef fish and how they parent and how they choose when their embryos hatch. So this is a study out of the University of Texas at Austin. Man, they do a lot of good research out of there about marine biology for being landlocked. So scientists report a documented case of coral reef fish directly regulating when their offsprings hatch. So male neon gobies hatch their embryos. The male does this by removing eggs from the nest that they have, and they remove them from the nest with their mouth, and then they transport them to a newly hatched opening within a sponge where they leave the babies to grow up. So it's kind of like the little Finding Nemo fish, the clownfish, where they live in sea anemones. Well, these ones live in sponges, and they allow these porous sponges, which have all these holes in them, to house the larval fish. So once the eggs hatch, they put the little egg larva into these tubes of this porous sponge, and then they eat algae and biofilm and all sorts of other stuff that the sponge is taking in to eat with its little flagella. They kind of clean those off, and they probably offer some protection against, modestly small but larger size predators of the coral that may be like eating them, parasites and so forth. Maybe snails or crabs or something like that, like little baby stage ones. So it's probably, they don't know for sure, but it's probably a mutually beneficial relationship because it's one that's evolved and seems to be working out. So then the fathers, they a little sponge, the sponge, it gets too tight for the baby, and the babies come jolting out of there. And this provides evidence that just like humans, fish parents can make adaptive decisions based on local conditions that influence the survival and the resilience and the success of their offspring. So in a lab, Dr. Majori and their colleagues found that neon goby embryos developed without parents, and they would hatch less synchronistically. That is such a hard word to say. Synchronistically, and that they would be underdeveloped and up to 50% less incubated. So the eggs would hatch sooner by double the speed than those that are cared for by parents. So somehow the goby parents appear to know the best time to open up the embryos, to rip off the rubbery shell around these larvae and say, you're on your own now. And when the parents are present in a full ecosystem, they know when to rip shell. And study said that they hatch their offspring at sunrise, generally on the 7th day of embryonic development, and that the embryos that receive parental care waited for the parents to choose the right time. So they hatch the embryos on day 7 consistently, the ones that just do it on their own, and then they let the parents choose in the other tank. And the goby embryos are ready and waiting. They can actually see prey. And that was another study we talked about a few episodes back, where we said that embryonic fish can see prey and predators. And so they actually are looking at food and danger and things, even though they're in an egg, which seems odd, right? Well, it turns out maybe they've gone through this evolutionary trick before. Maybe they have done this same thing and had their parents control when they hatch. So the offspring hatched by their parents are larger and more developed, which makes sense. They've had more time in the egg. And the ones that hatch on their own are smaller. They have a weaker immune system. They seem to be more prone to disease. And also they're far less good at catching any little predators, any microorganisms living on those sponges. And they can't navigate or orient themselves ocean. They just have to go with the tide, like plankton or like a larval state fish. Sorry if you see me like spitting out here. It's very cold and you can see my breath, so I've got the lights on really bright, and I probably look crazy to all my neighbors at 3 a.m. talking about fish and talking into my hand. But anyways, what I wanted to say is that the study found that the fish, not only did they survive better, they went on to have more successful spawning partners. So they were better health. They were able to move themselves around. They were able to eat and find stuff. And it kind of begs the question, like the episode we talked about yesterday, well, why don't the parents just eat the eggs that are no good? Like, why do they pick a time? And it's not that they pick the same time for all the eggs, but they pick a select few that seem to be really hardy and doing well, and they'll make all those hatch at once. That seems to be the key. And so maybe that's why, is they're not counting their babies before they're hatched. They're small chance 7. And if conditions are good, they'll pop them on the 7th day if there's no one around and there's lots of food and there's no predators. But if there's lots of predators and not much food, maybe they'll wait for them to get a little bit bigger. And I don't know if these gobies eat their own yolk sacs or absorb them. I'm sure they absorb them to some degree, but I don't know how long those yolk sacs last. So are they just being kept in this little bubble as protection, or is it also nutrients that whole time? That I would like to know. So maybe some of you know about this neon goby. That seems like a really generic name and their Latin name, but I didn't write it down. But maybe you already know by the description what this is if you're a reefer. So I'd love to know what your opinions are on this or any other episode. And if you made it to the end and you binged it all the way through, you sons of a guns, you great people, let's have a secret word this week. Elephants. So if you say something about elephants in the comments, I'll know that you watched it all the way through in one chunk, or you watched this episode and decided to stop by and do it in one chunk. And you know what? I'm feeling foxy this week. I might release this episode to the public because that main topic, the first one this week, whew, boy, was it a stunner, talking about humans and how fish were probably our main protein source. almost 1 million years ago and probably helped us take over the world. Wild stuff. You never know where fish are going to turn up. You never know when my nerdy connections are going to connect to one another. But that's part of the fun of this podcast and why I enjoy this and the channel so much, and you for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time on Fishery. Bye, guys. And back to you, Jess.
Write your time down. Write your time down.
Right. Well, that was the end of that one. That was the end of that one. Now I got to send him a text saying, okay, I'm out. So, all right. Real quick. Okay. So, like in about 11 minutes, Rico's going to be going live with his.
Gina.
Yes. 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 But I've got the axolotl that everybody paid for and sent to Miss Lori. She's got the video on that, and I'm going to play her real quick.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are.
Hi, everybody. Do a quick. This is the axolotl that Jess sent me. And she's got her own 90-gallon tank. She's got her hide over here. She's got a cave. Over here, she has another cave. She's doing really good.
Wow.
Now, she's also one that those came out of the eggs from
But if
Susie.
y'all haven't checked out Jess at Mainsail Tours and Fins, go check her out. And she also does the Aquatic Morning Show.
Aw.
Both of her links will be in the description.
She was
You
so
want
fun to
food?
raise. She's got such a
Saying,
personality.
yeah, you came down here. What's one of the tank?
And 90 gallons to herself.
Right?
Wow. I just realized she's not all that big
Thanks,
either.
Jess.
She's about 6 inches.
Be sure.
She was
That's
bigger,
nice.
the biggest fish aquatic amphibian that I've ever shipped. And I shipped out 2 that day. I sent one to her and I sent one to
Harry.
Science Gal Aquatics. She got a wild colored female. And I can't remember if her eyes glowed or not, but one of them that I had, only the eyes glowed, which was really cool. But I can't remember if Carrie got that one or if it's the one I still have in the tank. But one of them, their eyes glowed, not the glow throughout the body, even with being a wild. The GFP, nope. But hers does have has iridophores, which are the like silver specks throughout their tail and underneath their belly. Big. Well, I say big, like for the size they are, they're big.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's cute as it can be.
it was definitely an experience to raise 40 of them. 43 is actually, I think, is what in the total was. After the little bit of die off I had at the beginning. But yeah, it was
Sounds stressful to me.
It was, I had them suckers divided, like, like they never were with each other in the same divider until I got down to where I could have like 4 females in a 40-gallon. And then one went somewhere else, and then one went to Carrie, and then I had the one that was going to Lori and her own 29 was a 30-gallon at the time, or is still a 30. Anyway, the 29-gallon by herself, because they went nothing to happen to her. Every now and then, even if you have females together, most of the time they're not going to be aggressive towards each other. You put a male and female together, yeah, but Females, not so much. So, but I didn't want anything to happen to her, so I kept her by herself. Yeah, exactly. Best way to keep their feet. Yep. But I've got 2 females in mine, and once I'm fixing to move them over so that I can actually escape their tank now, since everybody else is gone. Now I can escape their tank and put them in it, and they live there. Those 2 of them will keep. And then if I do breed anymore, my friend I swapped out. He ended up having 3 females that were Lucy's and supers, and I ended up having 1 male that was a Lucy super. And so I traded him one of the females, my male for one of his females. So that way he has male and 2 females. And if I want to breed, I can just go breed to the male. That way I don't have to keep a male.
Well, did you find that to be a whole lot of work?
If you just need to know how many eggs you want to raise. That's what it comes down to. 40 is overwhelming. Very overwhelming.
How much tank space do you need for that? Like when you ultimately have to divide
I
them?
was able to do it in 2 29s and a 40. But I had them divided into, like, I think I had, I don't remember. I had them like 14 divided, 14. And then as they got bigger, I had to start selling them off to my pet store so that I could make the dividers holes bigger because they were getting bigger. So as that happened, they got bigger spaces. But I would.
How do you divide a tank that many ways?
I'll grab it. Oh, man,
Is it craft mesh?
Yes, craft mesh.
Oh, I got a bunch of that stuff.
Yeah, I just took and zip tied a whole bunch of big pieces together, and it wasn't pretty, but it did the job. Because you had to go all the way up.
So it's like not just like divided all the way across, but it's like you have sections, like levels.
If you look down on it, it looked like a checkerboard.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely, me and Joe were about to pull our hair out once it got to that point. But, well, you guys, I want to send everybody over to Rico Stan. And even though, we're only an hour and a half, that's just kind of how things work when I have to do it in the evenings. My leucistic just spawned last night. What?
Yeah. She had a big old fat belly.
Wow.
If they're fertile, how many does she want to raise?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. How many do you want to raise?
I could see a dozen at best.
Do you need a chiller for every single tank that you put them in?
Do what?
Do you need a chiller for every single tank that you raise them in?
So I don't have to have a chiller, but I do keep bottled water, and actually I have bottle gallon jugs that I keep in the freezer. And in the summertime, every now and then I have to go put one in there, but I keep my tank, I have it set in my bedroom where the air conditioner vent actually blows on it. So I was able to work mine that way. But if you can't, keep it at the temps you want, then yeah, you need to buy a chiller. But I was bound and determined I wasn't buying a chiller.
I don't think Foxy has a chiller, and I don't believe Susie has one.
No, but Susie's got hers in the basement on the very bottom. And Roxanne raised hers at, I think, 74. So, I mean, a lot of times mine would get up to 74. They didn't stay there, but they would get up in the summertime. But then I'd start going putting bottles in there. But
Foxy said she put hers in divided breeder boxes attached to the tanks.
She did. I didn't have that many breeder boxes. All my breeder boxes were in my guppies, guppy tank.
Yeah, that would be a lot. How many eggs did y'all get in a batch?
So I asked for 40 or 50. I think I did get 50, but I had some die off as they were coming out of the eggs, and over a few days of being hatched, I lost a few. So I ended up total, I think 43 was the total I ended up with. Yeah. I don't think Roxanne got that many. And somebody else got some too. Oh, who was that? Was it Dr. Anthony? I think got some of those as well. I believe out of the same batch. But yeah. So, but everybody, do a favor for me. Go check out the newsletter from Aquatic Arts, and there are other funny things. We may go over to if I get to stream tomorrow. I think I can stream Wednesday and Thursday, and I don't run over anybody. Friday can't stream. There's too many streams in the evening time by the time I get off work now. So, and Mondays seem to be the same way. Somebody is streaming it. Oh, you are.
You're so sorry.
Streaming. That's right. No. I'm not running over you. I'm not going to do it. So
yesterday's stream was awesome, though.
And I missed it, but I didn't get home until
I learned a lot.
Yeah, you learned a lot.
I don't know anything about terrestrial plants, so the whole thing to me was just me asking questions and learning stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all did terrestrial plants yesterday.
Yeah, well, and not just the plants. Then you got to learn about the springtails and the isopods and the cryptopods and the incopods. And
well, definitely one I'll have to go back and watch for sure because I like terrestrial plants too. But I don't know who doesn't have fish tanks that doesn't also have house plants too. So anyhow, all right, you guys. Go to Rico. I'm sure somebody will put it in chat and go see Aquatic Arts for me. We love you guys. See you maybe tomorrow. Hopefully, probably. As long as nobody else is streaming. I love y'all. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's go.